he was just judging World of Dance in Ukraine and then had to flee the country. It is wild. Well, now, Gwen, we're going to cover war on the podcast because why not? Because we have, while it is very, very serious, we have a celebrity tie to it. Maksim Chmerkovskiy, who of course was one of the main dancers from Dancing with the Stars, has safely returned to his home after escaping Ukraine. On Wednesday of this week, he was photographed at LAX, where he gave his wife, Peta Morgard, who is also a dancer on Dancing with the Stars, a hug. They wed in 2017. They have a 5-year-old son, Shy. And he told Entertainment Tonight after he fled his home country, I just don't want to resent peace somewhere else because of what I just saw, but that's the reality. I don't really know what to say at this second when he arrived at the airport. So the specific details about how he got out of Ukraine are not known, but men in the age group of 18 to 60 have been prohibited from leaving the country under a mobilization error. Thousands of people have fled or tried to escape Ukraine amid warnings of a possible refugee crisis. The week before, on February 24th, Maksim uploaded videos from Kiev where he had been filming the country's World of Dance series for which he serves as a judge. The same day, the Russian military began an invasion of Ukraine after Vladimir Putin announced a special military operation. Now, during the days that followed, Maksim has been documenting his experience amid the Russian invasion on social media. Maksim said that at one point I got arrested. That was probably the least traumatizing moment of the whole thing as far as Ukraine is concerned. But for me, it was a reality check. We are not clear on how Maksim was detained or why, but he said later that day, a father of one informed fans he informed fans and followers that he was boarding a train to Warsaw in Poland in a 26-minute long Instagram video they shared on Tuesday, detailing his 23-hour train ride and going 36 hours without sleep. Now, this is so wild. Obviously, this invasion of Ukraine is terrible, but that he was just judging World of Dance in Ukraine and then had to flee the country. It is wild.
It's totally wild. I was wondering that about, because, you know, the Ukrainians, the men age 18 to 60 have been asked to stay in the country. And I actually believe it's a legal decree that they must stay in the country to fight. Yeah. Now, Maksim is a Ukrainian national, but his country of residence is the U.S. So I believe that's how he got out. And, you know, it's interesting when an issue like this, that's hard news, kind of goes into Hollywood news.
Yeah.
I personally would have liked to have seen, like, how amazing would it have been if he would have stayed in Ukraine to fight? That would have been an incredible story. But of course, I'm very happy for him and for Peta Morgard that he is home safe.
Yeah, and I mean, staying there, bringing attention, fighting would have been great, but his wife and 5-year-old son are in LA, so he's got to escom. But it is, I also love when these real news sort of get carried over to the Hollywood sector, because it gives us a different lens to look at it. A different point of view, and a pretty celebrity that we can attach this name to, which makes it all a little bit easier for the American public to swallow and really pay attention to, because it's a personal story versus just an abject notion of war and these people fleeing. They can really put a face to the crisis.
Exactly.